everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually going to be my February favourites. There are a few things here. I've got a container full. Some of them are new, some things I've been using for a couple of months and I actually have not mentioned them in a favourites video, so I thought I would put them in this one while I remember. So if you guys are interested, then let's jump straight into it. Right now I am actually using my desk as my background, so it actually worked out pretty well. I've got my selfie ring light and everything attached to my camera. Crossing my fingers hoping it works because I would like to use this as my background sometime too. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, so I've got two like spray oils here. Both of them are from Kmart. They're from their beauty care range or brand. There's this one which has the whole argan oil range, and there's this one which this one is coconut and almond, but they have other ones that are rose hip, and I think they've got ones that are just coconut. Both of them are exactly the same price. They're $3. This one's 120 mils, this one's 150. I bought these because I love the thought of a spray oil for my hair. I absolutely love using the e.l.f. Argan oil in my hair. It's one of my favourites, but I thought for convenience sakes, I would try a spray. So out of the two of these, I have to say the Argan oil one is my favourite. This one is the one I will continue to purchase. This one I was a little bit skeptical because it's a body and hair oil. They couldn't have made it too oily for your body. So yeah, but this one smells like a freaking dessert. Like, it's coconut and almond. It smells like, oh, it just smells delicious. Like, I could use that in a body spray. It smells amazing. And the argan oil one smells like a perfume I used to have. So it was in my vlog, my day in the life vlog I did last week. And yeah, the smell's growing on me, but it smells like a perfume that I used to be allergic to, so it all reminds me of that. I have to say, yeah, out of the two, the argan oil is the most hydrating. I do spray these on my hair when my hair is dry now. I no longer put it in my hair when it's wet. But they're both really convenient. So the e.l.f. Argan oil I can't find all the time. This is pretty much available. They're both available all year round at my local Kmart. So I just thought I would try them. Spur of the moment, I bought them and I love them. This one, it is like the better one. It just adds so much more hydration to my hair. Makes my hair look really nice, really beautiful and sleek. I don't think I could just use these oils in my hair. I think maybe once a week I have to actually use a thicker oil. But for in between, these are great. And this one I actually used to spray on my face the other day because my face felt super dry and it really hydrated well. And if you are someone who has a setting spray and you hate the sprayer on it, these sprays are amazing, this one in particular. So if you are looking for a setting spray bottle, something that you can just chuck out and you don't care what's in it, buy either of these because the sprays in them are really nice. I have 4 makeup brushes here. Well, 2 of them are designed for makeup, 2 of them were actually designed for nail polish art, but I use them for makeup instead. So these 2 are obviously, as I said, designed for nail polish art. They are just the like flat bladed ones, and I use these to create a cut crease. These are what I use to put my MAC paint pot on my eyelid. I actually used this one in the video I filmed this morning because this one has purple all over it and I couldn't be bothered to wash it. So this one I used. I actually also will use these to put, say, cream eyeshadow stuff on my waterline. So that's why this has got purple on it. But they work really, really well. They're perfect size. If I go really slow, they work perfectly fine. So I will continue to use these to create a cut crease because these are the only things I have found that actually work. Trying to use my actual makeup brushes does not work. These work so much better. So yeah, that's how I actually managed to be able to do my cut creases. Not that I've done that many, not that I am that good, but these are slowly helping me learn. The other 2 brushes are ones I've had for ages. As you guys know, I have been saying the past few weeks that I personally think I need a lot more denser brushes to be able to create a nice flawless face. So that even includes bronzer brushes, even a highlighter brush, eyeshadow brushes. I need dense brushes to blend the products out on my skin. Otherwise, it does not work that well. So these are the two brushes I have been using most for my eyeshadow. This one is the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. I used to use this to put my eye primer on because I used to think that that was the only use for this. But this is like my first brush I will use now. So I will either do my transition shade, or if I'm just putting bronzer in the crease, this will be the brush I use. It's perfect size, it doesn't go completely overboard, and it makes my product blend really well. I've tried it with nearly every single type of eyeshadow I've got and it works. I love Real Techniques brushes, I 100% recommend them. And this other brush was in an Avon set. I have a heap of these brushes. If I ever use double-ended brushes with coloured bristles, that's what these are. And I chucked this in my makeup drawers ages ago because I really had no use for it. I hated this brush. But now it's actually my favourite. This is the second brush I will go in with to create slightly more depth and dimension into my eye. It is beautiful. It actually blends the product very well. It's super soft. The actual angle brush on the other end is really good. I sometimes use it for powder in my brows or product on my lower lash line, things like that. So I really like it. By product in my brows, I mean putting like powder. Sometimes I'll fill in my brows and put a lighter powder over the top. I find it just creates extra dimension in my brows. So that is what I mean. But yeah, this brush is really great, and I was going to throw it out, but I thought, okay, I will try. I tried to do like a full face of makeup with my brushes I hadn't used in a while. I didn't film it. I just thought, okay, I'll see if these still work. And I was really surprised that this is so good. These are my brand new absolute favourite makeup wipes I have ever tried. As you guys know, for months I've been raving about the Kmart ones, but these ones have taken over. These are the Kohl's 3-in-1 sensitive makeup wipes. I just needed a pack of wipes a few weeks ago and I was not at a Kmart. My local shopping centre, the Kmart, has actually been removed because it is being taken somewhere else, put in a different location in the shopping centre, but they still have to finish it. So basically Kmart's gone from my local shopping centre and I was in my supermarket, so I just grabbed these because they were $2 and I thought, well, why not? So I love these even more. I don't like the scent of these. They smell like that real generic, like unscented lotion. But holy cow, my face feels so clean after using these. They actually remove my makeup. Some of those the Kmart wipes I use, they sort of remove the surface makeup, but I can still see it like around all my scars. I don't say this removes 100% of my makeup, but they remove a lot more than a lot of other wipes I've tried. I can't use the Simple brand wipes at all. They just burn my face. A lot of wipes burn my face. These ones don't. They're $2 a packet. You get 30 wipes. They're enriched with aloe vera and cucumber, and I know my skin loves aloe vera and cucumber. You do have to be very, very careful with cucumber in your skincare products because cucumber is a very, very cucumber's very, very high in the amount of allergies you can have to it, and a lot of people don't even realize it. But these are just the best wipes I've ever used. Every single one of them is really wet, really, really rich, and they just work really well. I even sometimes like using this before I put my makeup on. So if I washed my face in the morning and it's nearly midday and I want to film a tutorial but I don't want to have to wash my face again, these are perfect. Like, they just clean my face. They remove everything. They even remove a bit of my waterproof mascara. They remove my liquid lipsticks. They're great. I have broken my phone, so look at what has happened to it. It was cracked months ago and I dropped it earlier and I have completely broken the LCD in it. So I can't use it. I can unlock it and that's it. I finally opened and used my Australis banana powder. I reckon I've had this in my drawer, still with the plastic around it, for about a year. Since I bought the Ben Nye banana powder. But I decided the other day I would reopen this and use it again. I'm not actually wearing it right now. I tried my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, I think it's what it's called. But oh my gosh, it made me realise why I love this so much. I actually mixed this in with my white Meechee powder, so it's sort of what Jaclyn Hill used to do when she mixed the Anastasia banana powder with the MAC Pro Emphasize. It's sort of like that because this banana powder is not brightening enough on my skin for me to use on its own. When I have my tan on, it's perfectly fine, but on its own, when I'm fair, it's not. So, but this just looks so smooth underneath my eyes. It adds coverage, it just looks beautiful, makes my concealer look amazing no matter what one I have on. And yeah, it's just made me realize how much I love it. I've been obsessed with using this e.l.f. golden bronzer. I have owned this for a while, I reckon nearly 2 years maybe. And I bought this one day because I thought it was going to be amazing because the colours online looked amazing. And then when I got home, I didn't realise it was shimmery. And it's only the past couple of weeks I decided once I would use this in a makeup look I did. I can't remember what one it was. Instead of my NARS bronzer or my Too Faced one, because I have hit the pan majorly on both of them. And I can't quite afford to repurchase them at the moment, particularly the NARS one. That's like 60 bucks. And the Too Faced one is like $45, $47. So I can't quite afford to purchase those at the moment. So I thought I would try something else. And I used this in that video and it's all I have used ever since. This came with me to my dad's on the weekend. It's the bronzer I'm wearing now. It's beautiful. So what I will do is I will use the e.l.f. complexion brush and I will basically dip my brush in this colour, and this one. I will leave out this creamy colour here and I will just bronze up my face like normal, build it up to the colour that I want, and then I will actually get my powder brush with no excess powder and I just stamp it over the top, and that sort of dulls the shimmer down and looks amazing. So yeah, and then this colour here I've been using as my highlighter every day. It's the highlighter I'm wearing on my face right now. It's a bit more chunky, but it works amazingly well for my skin. The colour is beautiful. It's actually one of the only highlighters I own that doesn't look terrible on my skin color-wise. A lot of highlighters actually turn looking silver on me or just flat out grey. So yeah, I don't think it's because this is like pigmented, if that makes sense. I think it's more like because it's just flat out shimmer. It'll work perfectly well on the skin. But if you have a deeper skin tone, or if I end up putting some self tanner on, this darker gold here could end up being a my highlighter. I could even use this pink for a blush topper, things like that. I've also got this shade on as the shimmery color on my eyes at the moment, on my eyelids. Not too fussed on it being on eyeshadow, but this product is just, it's made me fall in love with a shimmery bronzer, and this is one of the most shimmery bronzers I've seen, so I might have a few more options opened up for me at the drugstore now. Speaking of a high-end product, I have the Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown. My Bud K eyebrow pomade completely dried up to the point where I could not use it anymore, and the auburn shade that I have in the pomade is way too light and pink. So I decided to go in the middle and order medium brown, and it is amazing. It's the colour I'm wearing right now on my brows, and this is the only thing I'm wearing on my brows. I love pomade type of things because I can just put them on and that's it. I don't have to use a brow gel, I don't have to use powders, I don't have to use anything else. They stay in my brows, and my brows have been looking so much more natural since I got this. I've been using this actually for about a week, and my brows have been looking so much more like natural, like actual eyebrows since I've been using this, because it's the right colour. It's not necessarily completely the right colour, it's got a bit more of a reddy orange skin tone, reddy orange tone than the rest of my hair, but because it's not that real intense dark like chocolate purple colour, it looks a lot more natural in my brows. Because this isn't like newer, it's not as like I find with the Bud K one, it got more pigmented and like grosser to use the more it dried out. So this at the moment is still really creamy, so I can wipe a lot off my brush, go in with a really light amount. I don't need to be worried about having no hair in my brows at the moment. The auburn colour I couldn't use on its own because where I'm missing the hairs, it showed it really bad. But this one doesn't. I have this Covergirl Full Lash Bloom mascara. So Is this the one that Katy Perry helped market? I know she's got her own line of stuff with Covergirl, but I'm pretty sure this is the one she helped market. I picked it up one day because I thought that, okay, new Covergirl mascara. I love Covergirl mascaras. You can't go wrong with them in my opinion. And the brush has slightly longer bristles than the traditional Lash Blast and Lash Blast Fusion. So I thought this would be absolutely amazing, and it is. Stupid me picked up waterproof when I didn't need to. This is in the shade, I believe it says Very Black. I don't have my glasses on currently, so I can't read. This is beautiful. I actually have my e.l.f. mascara on my eyes right now. I have my e.l.f. mascara on my upper lashes right now, but I sort of thickened them up a little bit with this. This brush, I sort of brushed through my brows while the other mascara was still wet, and it really opened them and like volumized them, and it looks beautiful on my lower lashes. Like most Covergirl mascaras, it looks really nice on my lower lashes and I'm really happy with it. So I pretty much can always just walk into any store that sells Covergirl, pick up any of them, and I can guarantee they will work for me in one way or another. I don't think I've tried a Covergirl mascara that I said I would not use again. They're all nice in my opinion. Most of them make your lashes all look the same, but they're all still good. My current absolute favorite nude lip combo is a lip liner and 2 lipsticks. So the lip liner is so itty bitty tiny, I need a new one. This is the Essence lip liner in the nude, and it's so tiny. The lid's bigger than it nearly. But this, I love these lip liners, but this color is beautiful. It's probably my go-to nude color that I've tried so far. And it's a really nice formula. They're really creamy. So I put this on first. A lot of the times I may even just use this on its own, but I put that on first mostly because the lipsticks that I use, these two are very, very like creamy, slippery, slidey, and they do bleed outside my lip line. So these are the NYX High Voltage Lipsticks, and the lighter one is in tan, and the other one is in Stone. So what I will do is I will then put Stone over the lip liner, and this is a very cooler tone color, so sometimes it makes me look a bit dead, it's a bit grey. So I will then go over the top with a tiny bit of tan, which is a very orange color. It looks really weird on me if I just use this alone on that lip liner as well. So mixing them all together, putting this on with a tiny touch of this, adds a bit of life back to my lips, and it is beautiful. I love these lipsticks because they are so creamy and hydrating, and they're really, really nice. If I have dry lips, I will probably wear one of these because they are really, really nice. I ended up buying another tube of my Ardell Lash Grip Lash Glue, Lash Adhesive, and I absolutely love it. This is the only, okay, no, that's a lie. This is not the only lash glue I have tried, but it is my favorite. I don't have enough money to be continuously spending money on, say, the Duo Lash Glue, which is like $17. For what I use, this lash glue is perfect. I pretty much only put lashes on for a video, or if I'm actually fully going out somewhere with my friends or something like that. And for what I need, this glue is perfect. I use this glue for my formal, with my lashes for my formal, and they lasted totally fine. I have no issue with this. I don't get why so many people are like, I don't use that glue anymore. I don't get why people are so like against using this. Maybe it's just what I've seen, but this is perfect for what I use. It's cheap. It's like $6.95, $7.95 or something like that. And I am not like going to be too worried if it goes off before I can finish it because it's cheap. I've tried like the Kmart $4 lash glue. Mind you, I wasn't the best at applying lashes back then, so I might have to try it again, but it was pretty shit. This one worked really well. It keeps my lashes on, they don't fall off, they don't come off, so it's great, and it dries clear, so it's great. And the last products I have are these 4 glitter liquid eyeliners. So I have a silver, a emerald green, a red, and a yellowy gold. Now I bought these on Wish. These are by the brand Handian, I think. Yes, Handian. And I actually bought the silver and the green ones first, and then the red and the gold. So I have got into, I've started using glitter. I wanted to, but I also didn't want to because I know it's messy, takes a long time, etc, etc. And then I found these. I really have always wanted to buy those Stila eyeshadows, but I really cannot afford it. On Wish, these are free with like $2 shipping, so I pay $2 a tube. But these actually work really, really well. I've used the silver in a video that's up already. It's a cut crease, like silver glittery look, and it worked totally fine. I just take it out of the tube, brush it on my eye, I keep my eye closed, wait for it to completely dry, and they work beautifully. I don't get any fallout. They dry, which is what I was very skeptical about because they're so cheap. I was worried that they wouldn't actually dry, they'd stay sticky, but they haven't. So the gold is number 6, the red's number 10, the green is number 7, and the silver's number 3. And I am eventually going to buy all the colors of these. They are so like convenient to use for glitter. I know people started using like the Urban Decay glitter liquid eyeliners before they brought out the Stila things, and I think it's just a totally good idea because they dry, super convenient. I can just unscrew the lid, put it on, put the wand back in, and it's done. Don't have to worry about glitter glue, primer, and you know, brushes and all of this. I did actually buy one of the pressed eyeshadow palettes of these colors, so if anyone has a favorite glitter glue, let me know. I really want to try the NYX one because it's relatively cheap and it's the only one I know that's cheap. But if you have a favorite glitter glue, please let me know. Until then, I'm just using these, super convenient, and they're really great. I have a video I have filmed using the gold one, and I really want to do a look using the green. The green caught my eye. I love this green color. So maybe they're not the best for me to use as actual eyeliners because I don't work well with dipping brushes like this. I haven't really tried them for actual eyeliner yet, but I don't really care about that. I was more interested in using these as like actual glitter eyeshadows, and they're perfect. That was my February favorites for the year of 2018. Please let me know down below in the comment section what your favorite product for February was, and also leave me a recommendation for things that you would like me to try. While you are down there, hit the subscribe button and also check out my social media sites in my description box. I really hope that you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!